Okay, we work on our cam here next. So we got our cam right here, our cam cover, and our little seam pieces. We're laying over here someplace. There they are, right in front of me. So there's that. And then the little washer has seemed to have disappeared. Which is always a nice thing to have. So it looks like I can go find that washer now because I can't find it right this second. I'm going to go find that right now. Okay, we're getting ready to put our cam cover on here now. So we got our cam cover here, cam, our two thrust washers. So we already got the gear and stuff installed. We still got to check our backlash in here though. And we're going to use a reed style breather, which is right here. It just slips right in the hole. It's supposed to just slip right in the hole anyway. Yep, looks like it ain't going to slip that easy. This thing had a lot of crap running through it, so looks like I'm going to have to clean things up a little bit. Not a good time to have that problem pop up. And we'll worry that in a minute. Okay, so basically we already set our washer up earlier. So we got our thrust washer and our inner plate. So the flat spot goes up top to clear the lifters that are right here. So that goes like that, and then the cam just pops in there. We got our timing mark right here that we have to get over here to line up. Right there. And we just slip this thing right in there with the mark lined up, and it'll be lined up. So let me go ahead and look at this breather and let me see what's going on with that. Okay, I'm just measuring my breather hole here, my calipers here. And I measure the diameter here. And this is a 1 1/8, 1 2/3, and the case is 1 2/5, which is 1 1/8. But obviously it's got some burrs in here because this motor was really shrapneled really bad. So we have some light burrs in there. So I'm just going to try my little half round file here and lightly hit it and see if I can knock out any high spots. Just keeping this from going together. And if this doesn't work, I have a reamer I can use. So we'll just start with the easy stuff first. So there might just be a few little high spots sticking up. I don't really feel anything that's really feeling like it's all that high. There is some heat treated metal that I feel at times, so I'm sure that's where the problem is. So this thing had a really bad bearings in it. The crank rod bearings were just couldn't even tell they were bearings anymore. Just square shrapnel. Alright, we try that lightly. See if this works. Nope, still doesn't want to go in. Okay, so let me go see if I can find my little reamer and we'll try this again. Alright, I worked on this a little bit. I didn't want to put my reamer in there because all the heat treated material would kill my new reamer. So I need that for doing precision work. So you can see there's did a lot of filing in here with my little half file. And I got this where it goes in, but you can see where see how the high spots, there's heat treated metal stuck in there that it hits on. That's why this wasn't going in. But it'll go in a little bit. Once it's in, it's loose. So he's going to kind of push it in a little bit. And once you're in, it's loose. So it's just got some real high spots in there. So now these blown up motors. So I already wiped it out really good. I didn't do any grinding. We just only did filing, so it doesn't leave a bunch of grit everywhere. Because you don't want to be in there grinding and sanding and doing stuff like that with your open motor. You have to take this whole thing apart to clean if you did that. Alright, so we got that part there. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that down. Let's see if we can do this over here on the side. Might be able to see a little bit better right here. Okay. Where's my oil at? Okay, we already checked this washer and stuff earlier. So we had an think it was about 7,000 clearance. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm oiling up the shaft right now. Always got to have oil and everything. Let's see, our thrust plate went someplace. Where did it wind up being? It ran away, grew some legs. Oh, I didn't put any oil on that gear in there like I said I was going to do. I'm going to do that right now before I forget again. A little bit on the cam gear also. Okay. So you pretty much can't have too much assembly oil on anything, so if in doubt, put some more on it. Right now I'm just kind of pre-lubing this thing a little. You can see a little more what I'm going on over here. So just putting oil on here. Okay. Alright, what did I do to the cam plate? Couldn't have went far. There it is, laying on the cam cover. A good place for it. Okay, remember the flat side goes toward the back. Okay, so here's our timing mark right down here. So you rotate that around until it's in the right spot. And then our cam has the mark, the two marks. So we just rotate these around until they're in the right spot. They're right there. Got our thrust washer in the correct location there. So that just popped in. So we're 1 tooth off, so we just lift it up. Rotate it one and drop. So this mark here lines up with that one, and this mark here would line up with a breather if we had a breather in here. That was the old stock one. The reed breathers don't move at all. They just have a spring that's right here. Where's the camera at? It just pops in there like that, just keeps it from rattling. So that's all that holds that in there. Okay, so right now the key part is the cam is in time. That's what we really care about. So I'll go ahead and lube up this stuff here, and we'll put the cam cover up on there. Lay this back up here so you can see a little bit. Key part has a little bit. Alright. I don't want to put the gasket on here for real because I gotta still have to make sure that the backlash on these teeth are going to be good. So we're just going to take the gasket right here and put it on dry. That lube run off too. We're going to put a little lube on the shaft though. And down here on the bushings. Oh, I didn't even put the seal in here yet. Duh. Maybe I should put the seal in this thing. Seal is kind of an important thing to put on the cam cover. That would be this thing here. So we just take that over in the press and we push it in there into it. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Turn this off. Okay, over here on the press. Okay, this is our seal we're going to use right here. Looks like S&S only uses a little single lip seal. So it looks like somebody had a bunch of sealer type crap in there at one time. I put mine in dry. I'm going to go ahead and push it in flush. And then we'll come back and drop it slightly below the surface. seal dropped out of where it's supposed to be there. Very important that you push that in square, not at an angle. It will definitely probably leak if you don't go in square. So once you're in, you center it, and hit it again. Okay, we're all the way down now. So, get a pretty good gap until we hit the top of the bushing down there. So we can go in deeper. Don't need to go in too much deeper, but just a little bit. A lot of times the cams are a little short on the seal area, so especially if you run the double lip seals. Okay, so now we're slightly below our surface. So now this is ready to go put on the bike. Somebody forgot to do that. Alright, back up here. Something like that might work. Kind of see. Okay, we got our gasket on it. So before you do anything, you always double check and make sure the timing marks haven't moved yet. Still in there. You never want to take your eyes off of those. Okay, I got a little, didn't lubricate up the pinion bushing there too much yet, so put a little more oil on that. Definitely don't want to be running that one dry. That's a pretty tight tolerance hole on that. I'll just lay this thing in there. Oh, one more thing. Always want to make sure you lubricate your seal lip. Never run it dry. So put a little bit of oil on that. Now I can put it together. It's down. So you can see how the you see how the seal is barely on the end of the cam there a little bit. So if it was a double lip seal, it'd be right on the edge of the grinding mark there, where they finish grinding the shaft. So that's why we want to make sure we put a little extra deeper than flush. So anyway, once you got that in there, then we go ahead and put the screws in there and double check our in place. In this particular motor, the screws are all the same length. This is our 93 later style cover arrangement, but this is the S&S cover. All your Evo motors and shovel head, this bolt's longest, this is the next longest, and this one's usually as long as this one up in here, and then these three here are the shortest. This one, they're all the same. I never use an air impact to put these in because you can strip them out very easily. Cross thread them, do all kinds of stuff you don't want to be doing. Just take your time and do it by hand and make sure they're not screwed up. And you actually save time by not having to fix something you screwed up by being fast. Check my in play real quick. Still have some there. Make sure nothing changed since I checked it yesterday. It didn't. This little strap piece here holds your wire in here. They have a chrome cover that goes over this whole thing. Okay. Give these initially a little bit of torque. Not too much, because we got to take it back off. Hear the in-play a little bit, squish, squish, squish. Make sure it rotates freely. It does. Something breathing down in there. I don't know what that is, but anyway, you can see how it all goes around nice and freely. So that's what you want to see. Okay, now Now for your backlash, I put oil on already so kind of mask what it is, but you put your finger in from both sides and push back and forth like that on the teeth, and if you hear click, 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 it'll probably go click, click, click when it runs. So that is something you always want to check on. So I have an indicator that goes on the end of this, so let me dig that out and I'll show you how that works.